Let me tell you about this woman. Give me a little more juice on this, please. A little more, thank you. This next woman is a superstar in the legal community here in Southern California. She has taken on many marijuana cases as of late. As a matter of fact, let me tell you about her track record. She's got 44 wins and 0 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, the last case she had was 400 pounds and a complete vindication by a jury. One of the brightest legal minds in California, Felsen.
That wasn't exactly. That was a lovely, lovely introduction, but I'm not all that. I am very, very, very new to all of this. A year ago, I was just a patient in San Diego who was blissfully ignorant of the political situation. All I knew was that my doctor in 2001, after I had been disabled with permanent back injuries and chronic pain, and I won't bore you with the rest of it, but he recommended it to me, and I said okay. And after having so many of my medicines do so much more harm than good, I finally learned that this is the best thing, the healthiest thing I could ever do for my body. But I didn't really know where to go. In fact, I didn't even know that there were places that you could get it from. I lived in Orange County, and they used to call that behind the orange curtain. But I moved to San Diego, I got a card, I went on the Norml website, and I found a doctor to go to. I found dispensaries to go to. And anyone in the world would think that that was a legal thing to do. And then I found, one by one, all of the doctors were being investigated, and the dispensaries were being shut down. And in 2006, when you went on the Norml website, it said all dispensaries shut down by order of the DEA. And then I called other places. I went to other things. I found no safety and no regular access. And then I find through knowing Donna that there's a reason why all this was occurring. That this wasn't just, well, actually I didn't know all of this occurred until I found out that people in my community were being arrested. And when Donna was arrested, we both didn't understand why. And so we dug into it and we looked it up. And we found what was going on, and we found out about all of the statements that the public officials were making were lies. They were just lies. They failed to mention that they applied for community policing grants so they could get $500,000 so they could nab dangerous drug criminals. And those dangerous drug criminals are the people who are trying to provide safe medical marijuana. And that is still being covered up to this day. But today, everybody is around here and they can share their stories with people who want to hear it. And it's only if the people all share their stories to other people that want to help, because most people would not know what's going on, and they'll never know what's going on unless you share your story. And people like Donna, and people like Craig X, and people like Steele Smith, and Stacy, they are taking this. They are saying, I do believe in my Constitution. I do believe in my First Amendment right to put my name on a website because I believe that what I'm doing is legal. It is legal and it is God's work. So these people are taking it to the end. And please, please support support them. And the best way you can support them is by speaking out. Like Judge Gray said, please join the law enforcement against prohibition, which is the most wicked thing, that this is what this is all about. And when I first learned about any of these organizations, I thought, okay, I'll stand behind something that's for medical use, because, you know, that's legitimate, and then I don't have to be associated with all that. But you know what? As long as there is a distinction between legal and illegal, medical and non-medical, there will always be a reason for the government to harass and investigate us and to prevent you from exercising your constitutional rights, our constitutional rights. And our economy is going to go into the crapper if we don't, and California will go bankrupt if it doesn't, and so will this United States if we have to fund a war on our own citizens. So speak out against prison reform, and speak out against any form of prohibition. And let your friends know that the people who might not even agree with you and may not agree with marijuana, but maybe they believe in their First Amendment rights. So talk to them, but talk to them on their level, and speak to them in a way that they can understand. And people who care about the Fourth Amendment, people who care about preventing unreasonable searches and seizures of property. It's the only area of the law, drug laws, is the only time that they reverse the burden of proof. Your property is seized, and then you are guilty until proven innocent. We have to reform it, and we have to be awake and aware and read and speak, and everybody has something to contribute. So please, please do.
All right, Mara, that was great. And Mara is all that for all you guys out there. Mara's been helping us in Southern California, Norml, and she's been out there taking on cases for us and really helping us. Her and Donna both are there, and they're here to support you guys as well, and we're supporting them. Another